It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. It is better to be alone than in bad company. If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led like sheep to the slaughter. Human happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. 99% of failures come from people who make excuses. Labor to keep alive in your breast that little spark of celestial fire called conscience. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. Few men have virtue to withstand the highest bidder. A sensible woman can never be happy with a fool. Experience teaches us that it is much easier to prevent an enemy from posting themselves than it is to dislodge them after they have got possession. Happiness depends more upon the internal frame of a person's own mind than on the externals in the world. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. I conceive a knowledge of books is the basis upon which other knowledge is to be built. To encourage literature and the arts is a duty which every good citizen owes to his country. We must consult our means rather than our wishes. Real men despise battle, but will never run from it. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes its small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. To preserve in one's duty and he silent is the best answer to calumny. There is nothing so likely to produce peace as to be well prepared to meet the enemy. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone. No punishment, in my opinion, is too great for the man who can build his greatness upon his country's ruin. Be not glad at the misfortune of another, though he may be your enemy. It is absolutely necessary for me to have persons that can think for me as well as execute orders. A bad war is fought with a good mind. Decision making, like coffee, needs a cooling process. I'll die on my feet before I'll leave on my knees. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. My mother was the most beautiful woman I ever saw. Reason and experience both forbid us to expect that national morality can prevail in exclusion of religious principles. Truth will ultimately prevail where there is pains to bring it to light. True friendship is a plant of slow growth and must undergo and withstand the shocks of adversity before it is entitled to the appellation. Associate with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation. We should not look back unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors and for the purpose of profiting by dearly bought experience. It is impossible to reason without arriving at a supreme being. The Constitution is the guide which I never will abandon. It is impossible to rightly govern a nation without God and the Bible. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those few be well tried before you give them your confidence. Make sure you are doing what God wants you to do, then do it with all your strength. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Paper money has had the effect in your state that it will ever have to ruin commons, oppress the honest, and open the door to every species of fraud and injustice. I have always considered marriage as the most interesting event of one's life and the foundation of happiness and misery. To be prepared for war is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. To form a new government requires infinite care and unbounded attention, for if the foundation is badly laid, the superstructure must be bad.
Thank you so much for watching until the end. And if there's any more quote you would like to add, please leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to join our big family so you won't miss out on any notes of quotes. To share it to your friends so they can use the knowledge too. And until the next time, stay in knowledge mode.